Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I think I want to use this door die. I have this door die and I absolutely love it. Like, I really do love it. So I thought that we would use this door die, okay, to make a little album that would be perfect for somebody moving into a new home or a new apartment, or even just like redecorating or anything, to give a little, have little photos of your house. Why couldn't I think of what I wanted to say? I don't know. It's early. Leave me be, okay? So I picked out red because, I mean, who doesn't like a good red front door? And I have some gray here for the base and the pages. Now the pages I'm just going to probably use one size, not use the door. The door will be on the front for decoration, and then also have an accordion inside. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I forgot to grab my die cutting machine, and I need to trim these papers down. And I need to figure out what each die does, because I don't remember. It's been a really long time. Like, I don't know. I think this cuts out because I feel the ridge. So it cuts everything out, and I don't want that. So I'm going to do some testers and see what's what. Okay, so for now I cut strips that are 4 inches of the one sheet of gray and the red. And we need to see what's what, because like I said, I don't remember. It's been a really long time since I've used this die. Now, this is not quite 4 inches. Okay, so let's run this through and see what happens with this die. Like I said, I just don't remember. And that's fine. I'm allowed to not remember. I think I only used it one time, and I don't even remember what the project was. I do believe I sold the project, though. Somebody bought it, I think. I think. Okay. All right, so it does cut out this rectangle. So we have that. And will the door fit? Oh, yes, the door fits. So let's cut the door out. And we have the door. So let's see. I don't understand this. I think we need to keep that piece, right? Okay, so we have these pieces. Like so. Let's pop this out. Okay, so we have all that. We have this. I would need to cut these out, and I think in a different color, right? So we have some contrast. Wow, I could not think of that word. Okay, so we have these windows that would go back in if they were cut in a different color. So they would sit like this, and it goes on this, like this. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is cut the background, a bunch of backgrounds in gray, and then I'm going to cut out the door in black, is what I think I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to pause to do that because you do not need to see me continually cut things out. Okay, I have everything cut out. So I did cut out a black piece, which I'm just going to throw away. I don't need it. I have 4 pieces of the rectangle cut out, 1 in gray, 3 in red. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pieces of 3 5/8 by 6 that match the size of the die, 4 pages. And I have the red door. So my plan was just to glue this on. What did I do with my glue? Sorry if you hear that. It's the washer. Actually, just texting the boyfriend to come switch over his laundry. So we're going to glue this door on the gray, and then we will fill it in with the black pieces I cut out. So we're just going to center it as best as we can. Well, as best as I can. You could probably center it much better. On here, and we're just going to fill in the pieces. So we have that. I don't know if I have any like new home related paper. I'm not sure. I'm just going to dot some glue around the edge. And put it in the square. Okay. Same with the other one. Sorry if you hear that. Somebody came downstairs. Somebody's creeping down in the basement. It literally can only be one person. It's the boyfriend. I told him to come switch over his laundry. I'm busy. And after this, I need to work out, and then I need to get the garbage out. But not all the way out, because we're supposed to have really bad storms today. And when we have really bad storms, everybody's garbage cans end up being knocked over. So I leave mine up at the driveway, up at the garage, and then I take them down when the storm's over. So that's my plan. Get through this, do that kind of stuff. Anyway, what was I saying? I wish I had, I don't know if I have any paper that's like new home related. I probably did once upon a time, but I don't anymore. All right. There we go. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is when I get the piece, I'm going to sandwich these together so you don't see the pieces. So that's my plan. So I have this piece of paper here. And I need my scoreboard. Now, since I haven't practiced this, I don't know how many scores to make. So we're going to figure this out together, okay? I just have to remember how many pieces of paper. So I think I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 4. I need 4 mountains. So a piece on each side. It's okay, I knew it was there. Okay, so let's do inch. Every inch. No. So 1 inch, 1 1/4, 2 inch, 2 3/4, 3 inch, 3 3/4, 4 inch. Nope. Oh no. We're going to ignore this one. So 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 3/4, 5 1/2, 6 1/4, 6 1/2. So that's 1, 2, 3. I need one more. So 7 1/4. I almost did it again. 7 1/4, 8, right? 8 1/4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 9 1/4. And I can actually cut that off. Okay, so let's cut that off. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to fold it. I wanted to give it little grooves is what the whole point of that is. See, so you're not right up against each other. Sorry. Alright, sorry, I had to get a drink. I was coughing. Coughing. Okay. Alright, so where's my scraper? Here it is. So these here are all going to get glued together. I'm going to use double stick tape. And glue all the mountains together. So I just wanted to make sure it had a little bit of a gusset. I didn't want them, I don't know if you saw the video where I made the matchbook, they were right next to each other. I didn't want that for this album. Understand? Does that make sense? If it wasn't so far away, I would grab it and show you what I mean and show you the difference. I will then, when I'm done with this. When it's connected, I cannot speak this morning, I'm very sorry. When it's connected, I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Next, we're just going to glue those together. And then the pieces of gray paper will sandwich these together. That way you won't see this part. Okay. So you have these here, okay? All right, and then I'm going to take this piece and center it on here and glue it to the back. And for this one, I'm going to use a combination of wet glue and double-sided tape. That way the wet glue gives me a little bit of time to get it in the spot that I want, and then the double-sided tape sticks and I don't have to worry about it shifting after I finally have it where I want. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope so. I understand what I'm trying to say, but it doesn't mean you guys do. Alright, so a combination of both, and then it also secures it very well. I'm going to take this, make sure we have it the right way. It goes that way. And I'm just going to, and now mind the score mark, okay? You don't want the score mark going, you want the score mark to be on the outside of the book. You don't want it to be on the inside. So you see where my score mark is? It's on the outside, okay? That's where you want it. Alright, so that is down, and let's burnish that, and we're going to do the other side. And the other side is going to have, it's going to get glued to one of these red pieces. Okay. So I'm going to glue it. I'm going to do the same thing. Double-sided tape. Making sure I have everything right. And then same thing with the glue. And remember to not have the score. You want the score on the outside, right? And let's make sure this is even. It is. I'm really shocked at that. And then my score is on the outside. Okay? If you're worried about it being even, you can use your scoreboard or your MISTI or something like that to line it up so you know everything's even. Okay, so here we have that like this. Now let me grab that to show. Okay, so there's little gussets in this one. This one here, remember it was just no gussets. Okay? This one I wanted gussets so you could put chipboard, all kinds of things in there and make it very thick if you wanted to. Now I'm just going to take these pieces and layer them over here so we do not see where we added in our hinge. I don't know what would you call that? There's a name for it and it's on the tip of my tongue. It probably is hinge, but it might not be, and I just can't think of what it might be. It's alright, I'm allowed. Okay, and I'm going to do the same over here. Okay. Just going to line it up. And there we go. So now we have the inside cover, the outside cover, and if we wanted, I could put something here, which I probably will. I will probably cut, like I have a piece big enough here to cut and cover that. So let's measure it. It is 1 3/8. 1 3/8 by, should be 6. Nope, 4 3/4. 4 3/4. How did that work out? I don't know. 4 3/4 by 1 3/8. 4 3/4 by 1 3/8, which is right here. All right, and that will cover that. And how I'm going to do that is cover it with double stick tape. I'm going to cover the edges where they're glued with the double stick tape to give it more structure, and then I will use wet glue to add the piece. So you see what I'm doing? I'm adding it over the edges here where they meet. And one last one. Okay. All right. And let's make sure we have the right piece. Nope. Okay, I did not cut it. I need to get a little bit off. You see that? So my measurement was just slightly off. I'm just going to mark it with a pencil and use my trimmer. To get it correct. All right, that should fit. Yep, perfect. All right, so we're going to peel these off. Use glue. All right, there we go. Now we just have to add our pages in here. And how I'm going to add my pages, I'm just going to use wet glue and add them one at a time. And make sure that they're even and add them like this. And once I have one done, it should be easy enough to make sure they're all even. Push that down like that. And once again, we are going to make sure we get it on the right side of the score line. We do not want it over here. We want it over here on this side where I'm gluing. We don't want it here in the little gusset. So we're just going to take this, line it up with this piece. Oh, it shifted. Come on, shift back. Okay. And then there we go. We have this piece. So now we have one section for photos. We have one page in, and we're just going to do the same thing over and over and over again. I'm going to do it off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I do have this, the Simple Life paper pad here from Simple Stories and the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. I think that's all that's in here for this collection. These are like the random sticker sheets and stuff that I got from Simple Stories in my mystery box, and I'm a little bit mad that I forgot there was this boho baby stuff. I would have given it to my neighbor's daughter because I already used up everything. So now I have this stuff left, and I used everything up. But honestly, I don't want to decorate this. I don't have plans for this paper pad. I really don't. I've had it for a while now, and I actually kind of forgot about it till I saw the sticker sheet when I was looking to see if I had something. But since I'm most likely not going to use this anytime soon, I don't want to waste my paper. I know that sounds dumb. Like, I'm trying to use up my stash, but this is a really great little paper pad that I think could make a bunch of cute items, and I don't want to use it. And it's not exactly perfect. It's not exactly what I'm looking for this album. So there's also that. So I'm not going to use it, but I do have it. But here you go. Here is the front of this album, the side, the back. Then you open it and you just flip through. And yes, I did glue these together. Did you notice? I forgot to glue them together. I did glue them together. And there you go. So it can hold 1, 8, 10 pictures. So 1 on the cover, each cover, and then 2 on each page. So 2, 4, 6, 8, so 10. 10 photos this will hold. And it'll stand up really nicely. And I think it's adorable. And I would decorate the front with something that said welcome, or our home, or fresh start, something like that. And then I would put page mats, like paper mats on every page, and then add the photos and whatever stickers, decor, whatever you would want. But I think this is adorable. I think this would be adorable if you're a realtor, to put into a welcome basket if that's your thing. I know that's some people's thing, like they like to do that. Or give it to a new neighbor, somebody who you found out is redoing their home, anything like that. I think this would be super adorable. Let me know down below, what do you think? And I forgot how much I love this door die. That's all. This is the 2 pieces you get, and no, I'm not going to knock those out because I never do. So there you go. That's the answer to that. It'll stay in there till they fall out, and that's how I roll. Because I never knock out the little pieces. That's just who I am. I'm sorry for that if it bothers you, but it doesn't bother me. So thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what you would do in the comments, what you would do with this little album. It was so easy to make. I mean, except for cutting off camera, it probably took me about 40 minutes total to make this little album. Super cute. So I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.